Hi, dear crypto investor. This is Matt, the crypto miner. I'm very glad to meet you again today and discuss with you 5 essential keys to mining cryptocurrencies and really making money. Yes, because it's very difficult to mine cryptocurrencies with making money. So without making, it's much easier actually. So we are going to see 5 keys that is going to help you maximize your investments. So follow all this advice if you want to make some money. So the first key is extremely important, is to really make your own research before you start mining and investing any single euro. You must search, because if you don't do that, like, you're going to just listen for the first website or read the first article or watch just one or two videos from the same guy, and that's why you have to listen also different types of media. If you only listen or read the one that you think is the most interesting to your situation, then you might completely miss out some opportunities, or you can go into something completely wrong. Like if a website, there are many websites that they are not there to help you, they are there to make money. So if you go on a website and they tell you, oh yeah, you should buy this type of mining machines because it's doing this and that, first, maybe the website is old and the article is old already, so it's no longer up to date, and maybe the profitability at that time is no longer at all the one today. So be extremely careful with that. There are many things that you should read. So you have some articles, you have some blogs, you have some videos, you have some of my videos, you have communities as well where you can go and ask questions. So make sure that you make your own research. So if you have words like hash rate, terahash, halving, mining difficulty, if you don't know what it is, well, maybe you are not exactly ready to move on to the next step, which is to actually start mining. The second point, which is very important, is to diversify your source of information. That's what I was a bit saying before. You must read different kind of articles. You must listen to different type of information. You can't just rely on one thing, so be extremely careful with that as well. You might have also some professionals that are going to call you, to sell their amazing service or do something, and you will be like, yeah, it sounds interesting, but there are many things that they might not tell you. I'm not saying that all companies are doing that, but it's something very famous in cryptocurrencies that people are trying to scam you. The same as well with trading. They are selling you some different miracle formula to make money trading. So be extremely careful with that. Make your own research again, diversify your source of information, and make sure, that's probably the most important, make sure that what the guys are telling you and what you are reading is true. If you don't know, you can come to people like me, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't have anything to hide from you. So if you have anything, you just come to me or to someone from our community, and we're gonna tell you what is the story with your information. It's the same with some services. Sometimes you see you have services, and they would tell you, okay, you're going to make 1% per day, or 2% per day, or 7% per day. I'm saying 7 because I saw it like 7% per day, and you might think, oh yeah, okay, it looks legit, and etc. But go to someone who knows something, who is already in the business, someone reliable, and they will tell you if it is or if it's not reliable. For example, we have a mining service, but we are not doing any masternode. Well, there are plenty of masternode services, and if you are interested in masternodes, we are going to drive you to a service which is reliable. We just don't want, we are running a mining service, but we don't want to do masternodes. But we are not against sending you as a potential client to someone else. It doesn't matter if you become clients with us or not. What matters is that you don't get scammed. So if you want to do something that we are not offering at all, that's not at all a problem. That's actually the exact opposite. So come, ask your questions. We have a community for that, and you will see everything will be fine for you. And that's all part of this make your own research as well, and diversify your source of information. be extremely careful with cloud mining. So I was telling you a little bit about that before. That's the thing. Cloud mining, if you don't know what it is a concept of renting some hashing power, to rent some it's the concept of if you don't know what is cloud mining, it's the concept of renting some computational power. Okay, so you have some power that the machines are producing, and instead of buying physically a machine, you can buy a contract, like a rental contract. Okay, it is actually a rental contract with the company, and what they are going to do is they are going to rent you some power to compute like Bitcoin mining. Okay, so you pay, for example, 1,000 euros, and you have these contracts for 6 months. At the end of 6 months, you've been mining every day. At the end, the contract expires, and you don't own anything. Okay, that's the end of the contract. It's like being a tenant, you know. Why I'm saying then that you have to be extremely careful with this type of service, because the first reason is that 90%, even maybe more, like it's crazy, many let's call it many services in cloud mining, they are not legitimate. They show you like amazing numbers, but they are all based on Ponzi. So if you don't know what is a Ponzi, well, you can also like be part of this market research, like get to know what is a Ponzi. A Ponzi basically, you get some money every day, every month, every whatever, but the money you get is not from actually the service, and the service which is actually mining. It's from the other people coming and adding money. So someone comes with 1,000, you came with 1,000, and you are getting money from the newcomers, and at some point like the system crashes. So basically there's absolutely no revenue built or produced by the cloud mining service. It's just like a scam, a bigger scam. So it looks like it's working, and at some points everyone is losing everything except the founders of this scam and stuff. So it's a very large part of the cloud mining services. Be extremely careful with that, but you still have like some reliable one. To me, they are not profitable. Like if you make your own research again and again, I repeat this thing, if you make your own research, you will understand that cloud mining is not profitable. But and we are not doing cloud mining, you see, that's also a reason, because it's not profitable. But if you are interested in cloud mining services, well, we have some good names, and you might make some money, but most of the time you don't. So when I say that you don't make money, for example, this contract that you have for 6 months, which is 1,000 euros, every day you're gonna start mining bitcoins, but at the end of the 6 months period, like you realize that you mine for the equivalent, for example, it's just an example, of 700 euros, but you paid 1,000, so you have a loss, and most of the time it's like that. So even if the service is reliable, like, you know, that's a bit tricky, because there are companies and their point is to make money before you make money. So it's a bit it's a bit tricky with cloud mining, so be very careful with that. So if you like this video so far, I invite you just to put a blue thumb, subscribe, activate the notifications, because like that we're gonna be able to promote this channel and help you even more with the service. Well, you see that there's only 7 people subscribing, so please subscribe, and I will make some even better videos in the very near future. You can also join Discord. That's a very good group where we have like more than 400 people. So that's there's not so many people on the English Discord. We have a French Discord as well, which is very active. But well, if you join us, we are here to help you. We are here to help you answer all your questions, whether it's about mining or it's about cryptocurrencies in general. Of course, we have a service as well, but you don't have to be part of the service to be part of this community. On top of that, the ticket to start with us is 2,000 euros, so we can understand that you don't have this amount, but it's not a problem at all. We are here to help you, so just come, ask your question. The only thing that we don't want, and we ask you, is if it's to come and to spam spam us with like stupidities, or like amazing crypto services that are actually completely dumb. Well, that's not for us. That's not for, so just don't join us. But if you really have some true questions that you are wondering, oh, what is this? What is that? Do you believe that this service is right or wrong? We are here to help you. So come and join us on Discord. Next thing, now you're ready, you've joined us on Discord, you ask all the questions, and you want to start mining, not with us, but by yourself. Okay, you want to start mining. So one mistake that you could make is to buy only one machine. So my advice is for you to buy several mining machines. Okay, because let's say you have a budget of 1,000 euros, so you could buy only one machine at 1,000 euros. Okay. But keep in mind as well that you have some fees when you buy a machine. Like you may have some VAT, some shipping, like insurance for the transportation. So think about that before buying your own machines as well. But let's say you have this amount, and well, maybe 1,000 is not a good number. Let's say you have 5,000 instead. Okay, 5,000 euros. You buy the machines. You could buy one machine at 5,000. Okay, it is possible. Like there are some machines that are very expensive, and you would need to spend 5,000 euros to buy one machine, at least on a retail website, blah blah blah. So let's say it's 5,000. Okay, I would rather recommend you to buy 5 machines at 1,000, even if the profitability is a little bit smaller. Why? Because if at some point one of your machine that you bought at 5,000 breaks, then what do? You have nothing. You need to ship it back, so pay again from your pocket to get it fixed and everything. So it's not a good deal at all. It's actually very, very bad. So please don't do that. If you want to start mining by yourself, try to buy several machines. That if one of them breaks, you still have several machines to run and to be still profitable, and it's still much better than having a zero machine at all, even if the profitability on the paper is a little bit smaller. So that's just a piece of advice. The last thing is to take into consideration all parameters to calculate your profitability. So you have a website where you can calculate the profitability. For example, you have a CoinWars, and you have what is the name? What2mine.com. I'll put the links in the description. So I invite you to check the profitability of the machines and to take into consideration really all parameters. So you must be aware when are the coming halvings. If you don't know what is a halving, well, then it's already a problem, you see, because it means you are not fully ready. So I'll give you an example just after that slide about halving. Halving, it's the division by 2 of the mining reward. So you get twice as less incomes by doing mining, and that's happening every 4 years, for example, on Bitcoin. If you take the parameter, this profitability calculator on those websites I gave you, they will not give you the profitability after the halving. It's something that you have to insert yourself. You will have the date. They're going to tell you, oh yeah, you have a halving on the 10th of December or whatever, and but they will keep computing the profitability over the whole year like there was no halving. So in any case, what you must remember and keep in mind from all this is that you must know when the halving and how they are going to impact. You must also understand something extremely important, is that when you are investing like in miners, you have the numbers that are written from the manufacturer, which are completely different from what you are actually getting. So when you see, for example, that the machine is producing 40 terahash as a power, while most of the time it's 36, 37 or 38, okay? And when they tell you that it's consuming 2000 watts, for example, for one machine, well, it's most of the time 2100 or 2200. And obviously, when you put all these parameters into consideration, then you see that your profitability is completely different. So be careful with that as well. So now let's say that you have this example with the Bitcoin is 10,000 and your calculator is showing that you are mining 3 Bitcoins per month. Okay, so what do you have? 3 by 10, 30,000. That's what you have gross before paying the electricity. And let's say that you have an invoice of $20,000 of electricity. So well, you have 10,000 net, and 10,000 net corresponds equals 1 Bitcoin. Okay, so that's what you have net in your pocket. 1 Bitcoin that worth 10,000. Now let's say you have a halving. So the calculator is not going to tell you, hey, you have a halving, be careful. It's just going to show the date, but it's not going to adapt for you the calculation. It will only adapt after the halving. So before, you have to remember to be extremely careful. So after the halving, the same equipment, the same machine is not going to produce 3 Bitcoin, but half of it, which is 1.5 Bitcoin, okay? 1.5 Bitcoin per month in our example, okay? So what's happening is that you are going to produce $15,000 gross of Bitcoin. But the invoice is not changing. There's no halving on the invoice. It's the same equipment consuming the same amount of energy. So from 15,000, you have still 20,000 of electricity. So you realize that then you have minus 5,000 net. You are losing $5,000 every month if you keep this kind of machines. And that's why the halving, they are like killing most of the Bitcoin miners, because they don't understand this thing. They think, I'm making $10,000 net, so after the halving, I'm just going to be half of that. So 10,000 divided by 2, 5,000. But no, not at all. You see in this example how it actually works, and that's why people are losing a lot of money with mining. They buy machines just before halvings. They think that everything will be fine. They don't understand why the price of the machine is going lower and lower. And well, now you understand. So be extremely careful. So we have a service actually, if you really like mining and if you want to start mining. It's called Summit Mining, and what you can do is to make some extra incomes with an investment that's both ethical and profitable. Why ethical? Because we are only making money on the net amount that you mine. Okay, so if you don't mine anything, we are not making any money, and it's profitable because we've been producing like some quite a good incomes in the past few months, actually, from the very beginning of the company and the service. And the main difference between this service and all other services that exist in the world, I can say in the world, it's really unique. This service is that you own some machines. And those machines, they are shared with everyone. So you own a share of all the machines, and we are managing those machines, and we are doing our best, obviously, that you make as much money as possible, because if you make more money, we are also getting more money. So it's a win-win situation, and that's why we say that it's ethical and profitable at the same time. So if you want to join us, of course, you can see the link in description. You can also have some information on Discord, and anyway, feel free to contact me or to contact a member of the team. We are always happy to help you, whether it's to join us or, I told you before, like to have some more information about cryptocurrencies, to make sure that you are not gonna get just send your money somewhere and never see it again. I saw these things so many times, like well, I know it's gonna keep happening, but well, at least maybe if you watch this video, you will think, oh well, this service sounds fishy, this one, and maybe this one as well. Maybe I should ask Matt or his team or the other members, because it's not just me in the community. Obviously, you have many other people who are there to help. So don't hesitate to join us in any case. I hope you like this video. If you did, just keep watching some other videos. We have some content. Subscribe. And I'll see you again very soon for more content about cryptocurrencies. Was Matt, bye.